Be quiet. Hey, you guys, this is Skai Juice coming to you live and direct. And I have a friend here that we're going to have this really dope conversation about. Part of my reason for wanting to do this is because I am really interested in showcasing alternative lifestyles. And I just really think that, there's always this is what you're supposed to do, right? This is what you should be doing. And I really feel like life is really meant to be lived to the fullest. And I really feel like there are different ways to have this amazing life. And my friend here, Midnight, he's calling in from Florida, and we're going to talk to him about his very interesting family setup. And I'm going to give you a little glimpse into. I'm just going to tell you basically he has two wives, and one of them has a husband. So, and they all live together. So that's all I'm going to tell you. And he's going to go more in depth on how this lifestyle is working. Oh, someone said hi. I haven't seen you in several years, and you just crossed my mind a few days ago. Woo! Well, peace. So I'm going to try to do some more of these video broadcasts, because for me, it's super interesting, and I love talking to people. And I think we're going to have this conversation regularly. It's the goal. It's just to have this conversation about, especially like me and my girlfriends, we talk about our love life daily, absolutely every day. And when you just hear and meet someone who has like this amazing thing, what do you call it?
Love.
An amazing love working.
Love story, yeah.
Yeah, an amazing love story that's working. Then I really find it fascinating. I think I should share it. I feel like I want to be one of those people who shares it. So, welcome, Midnight. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm fine. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
Nothing much. Just relaxing. I just had family over. That's why I was noise out there. I was at work not too long ago, and I just got off work. Everybody's out there having a good time, so that's why I'm in the room.
Check. I understand. So, so let's talk. Let's just get right into the gist of it. Tell us your family structure in your household.
Even though I treat my girlfriend like my wife, but she's not actually my wife. She's my girlfriend. We've been together for a year, so I've been married for 10 years. Poly for 6. Ethical non-monogamous for about 8. We started off doing a swinging thing, and then it just evolved. So I met my girlfriend last year on my birthday, and it was love at first sight, actually. It really was. And she felt the same way. And a lot of people want to take their time, which is very understandable, taking time to know each other. But we had a connection, and for most, it would look like we moved too fast. She moved from Dallas, her whole family, her husband, her 2 kids, down here to Florida to be with her. And so I got to pick a spot so we can all live in the same place.
Okay, wait. Slow down, because as much as I understand what's going on here, I gotta rewind for the folks in the background that don't. You hit like 9. You went to 10 real fast. Okay. So wait a minute. Okay, let's go through this slowly. Okay. So you met your girlfriend a year ago. You've been married for 10 years. Faithfully, happily married.
Yes.
To a woman.
Yes.
Yes, because remember, there's a lot going on in the world now.
Huh? I'm a cis male. I'm a CIS male.
Okay. And then she's also your girlfriend is also married with children.
Yes.
And you're married with children.
Absolutely.
Okay. So you met her on your birthday last year, and it was love at first sight. And then she and her whole family, her husband and her children, moved in with you, your wife, and children.
Yes.
Okay. How many people is that in total?
That is a total of 9 people.
Whew. Now, how big is this house?
It's actually an apartment. It's 4 bedrooms, so it's kind of tight. So, but we made it work. We made it work, and the plan was we're both saving up. I was saving up 10 grand, she was saving up 10 grand, and we were going to buy property and build a bigger house for everybody.
Good idea.
So that's the plan. Yeah.
Good idea. So I guess it really just depends on who's listening to like how bizarre this may sound. How do you rationalize moving a whole nother 4 or 5 people into your home with your wife? Like how does that conversation happen, with whom, and how do y'all all like, how does that get together? How does that work? How does that, like, tell me, like, how do you do that? And how do you share the time and organize bedroom time and all that kind of stuff?
So bedroom time usually happens outside of the house.
Outside.
Because of the kid.
Okay.
You know, because of the vocalization. Well, adults are vocal. Women are throws of passion and stuff like that. So
Okay, wait a second. Someone said that your my connection is clear, but your audio is really garbled and is speaking Merrick, which is really hard for a native English speaker. So just maybe try to speak clearer and see like your microphone is closer to your mouth or something like that.
Is that better?
I hope so. If it isn't, someone will post, but just go ahead.
So, okay, I'm jumping around the household thing. So it starts off with open communication. You have to be able to communicate honestly and transparently to make this work. And all parties must be involved, even the kids. Because if you have turmoil with even one person, it throws everything off. So to be able to have an open forum for everybody to talk and express their feelings and to deal with things, it helps a lot. If you get into the attitude of, I'm the parent, you the child, you do what I say, all you're doing is causing more turmoil in the house. Or like, well, these are my rules, these are my kids. So we have to be able to agree that everybody to parent the kids equally. And if it's a disagreement, then we discuss with each other as adults before we do anything. Like, I don't call anybody out in front of their kids and vice versa. So if it's a problem, we talk about it, we discuss it, and we come to a solution instead of just saying it's my way or the highway. My way or highway attitude, macho attitudes really doesn't work in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to effectively communicate and to understand is key into making this type of relationship work.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not easy. It's a lot of people are like, oh, you got it made, you got this and that. It's not easy. It takes a lot of work to make this stuff happen.
Okay, someone's saying you have a really bad echo.
Yeah, because I don't know what to do. I mean, I was hearing the echo at first, but that's why I put the earplugs in. But my earbuds, I don't know what's wrong with them right now.
Do you have a plug-in a plug-in thing for your phone, like with a microphone? You don't? Okay.
I don't.
Well, we'll just probably, let's not talk too long, and then at least this is kind of like an intro, and then we can work on the technology later.
And what I do, I go buy a mic.
Yeah, like a little hand thing, like, I mean, just a little plug-in to your phone, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I need to get another camera. I just ordered it on Amazon. But anyway, so communication is key.
Communication and understanding. Because you can communicate all you want, but if the other party doesn't understand what you're saying, they can't grasp what you're saying, or you can't understand what they're saying, it still breaks down. So total communication is being able to understand what a person is saying and to be able to effectively communicate your feelings. And I'm not meaning like, sometimes I have to put myself in your shoes to see what you're saying. And vice versa. Not just like, a lot of people listen to respond and not listen to understand. And that's a big key. Big thing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go backwards again. So okay. So in order for you to, okay, I'm trying to go back in time a year. I guess it's been about a year, right?
Yeah.
Is this your first poly relationship, or you said you've been poly for like 6 years?
I've been poly for like 6 years. It's not my first relationship.
So you and your wife were both poly, or was she mono and you were poly?
No, we both poly. We both started off as swingers, and that wasn't doing it for me. I wasn't getting the connection I need, and for me, it's the relationship is always being more than sex. So we evolved from that to poly.
Okay, and so okay, well that's good. So then I get the transition. I'm sorry if you guys can't hear. I'm sorry if you can't hear him well. Let me know if he got any clearer. Someone said, Sky, you are looking good, but mainly your lighting is excellent, and so is Midnight's. But hopefully, you know, we want you guys to hear what's going on, because this is very interesting. Okay, so for 6 years, you guys have been poly, and then, or transitioned into poly. And then a year ago, you met your girlfriend, who was love at first sight. So on the day that, and it was on your birthday, right? So what are you doing on your, like, who are you with on your birthday where you see this other woman, and then how do you tell your wife, and and then what about her husband and how that works? And then what is your wife doing? Who is she involved? Can we go?
A bunch of questions in one. Okay, let's start off.
Just however it comes to you.
On my birthday, I take trips.
Okay.
And it's my little treat for myself. And last year I was in Dallas. And in Dallas, the poly community pretty much showed up for my birthday, had a couple parties, and I was invited to a luncheon by a woman. It was a poly brunch. And so we went to that, and that is where I met my girlfriend and her husband. They were there, and he actually bought my breakfast for my happy birthday.
Wow.
And then me and his wife just hit it off right there.
And he was all good. He was cool. He was comfortable. He was like, here she is.
No, it didn't happen like he said, here she is. Everybody was having a conversation. And when I seen her and I listened to her talk, I just got closer and I just watched her. She's very intelligent. She's very intelligent. And when she was speaking, I was mesmerized. And then before we got up, I was like, here's my phone number. I took her phone, I put my number in there, I put my email address in there. I was like, here's all my contact information.
Wow.
And then she texted me later that night. She texted me later that night. And I asked her, could I take her on a date? And she was like, I'll think about it. And she asked another poly person about me, and they vouched for me. And so then we met up for breakfast, and breakfast at the same spot turned to lunch.
Oh, y'all were just sitting there?
Catch a flight, we probably would have been there all day.
You were just sitting there talking?
Talking and connecting, yeah.
Nice. And then, but your wife didn't go on this trip with you to Dallas?
No, but I told her about it. I told her a little bit about her while I was there, and then I told her everything when I got back home. Okay.
And I mean, I'm going to guess, because she's already poly, she was okay. She was all good.
Yeah, she was fine with it.
So now, I guess it's been a year, but you are already living together. So how fast did y'all move in with each other? And
So because of her job, she couldn't move that quick. So I say by June, he was down here first.
so how many months later?
So we got together on my birthday, March. June, he was down here. So that's 3 months. And then she was down, the whole family had completely transitioned by October. Like the kids came down at the end of the summer, and then everybody was down permanent in October.
Wow. And he came first. So that means you created a connection with him as well. Her husband.
Yeah, because it was easy because she wasn't leaving her job, and he was in a space where he could leave his. So I found him another job. I helped him find another job down here that paid better than the job he had up there.
Okay, that works.
Because finances is important. I don't care what nobody says, finances is important. If you don't have the money to make this happen, then it's not going to work.
Right.
I don't know people fight over money.
Right.
Just imagine 4, 5, 6 people and all y'all broke and struggling, and then
that doesn't look pretty. That doesn't look pretty.
Bad situation.
Exactly. Cool. So I think we're gonna pause here, and then we're gonna like reconnect. We could do like another night or something, just because we want to make sure that people can hear us. And then I'm gonna go back and listen to the broadcast and see how it sounds. And that way, if we have to do it over or what have you, we don't have to. We're not getting too far. But I have a gist of where we are, and how do you feel about some of what you've shared? I don't think you've even touched. You haven't even. We haven't. Okay.
So I will buy a mic. I will go get a mic today. Well, tomorrow.
Okay.
And we can do this Sunday night.
Sunday night. I'll put it down. Okay. Sunday night is good. Cool. All right. So I'll talk to you later. I am so excited that we did this, and I think we should go deeper. Sunday would be really good. It'll probably be late like this. Is this okay?
That's fine.
Yeah, because for me it's good. It's like, to me, some of these conversations might get a little late night anyway. So anyway, talk to you later, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, please post, and I will talk to you later. Peace, midnight. See you later. Bye.